and welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. My name is Mark Hoffman and today I'm going to be taking you around a Subaru Forester 2.5i. Car I actually drove on the other day and I was very impressed by it actually. A lot of very smart features in it. We'll start, obviously you know a lot of that because you've inquired on the car, but this video will be mostly about condition and quality and a little bit about the features of the car as well. At the front, big Subaru grille, size of my hand. Big grille, big bumper bar, no signs of scratches or nicks on the bumper bar. Do have a couple of very minor touch-ups on the front of the bonnet for a couple of stone chips. Headlights, you wouldn't think so being the old bucket style, but are actually factory HID on this car as well with the headlight washers there. And it does have a cool little LED light around the C section there. A nice look at night time. Coming down the side of the car, the first of the alloy wheels here, unmarked. Brilliant condition, no sorts of scratches, dents, nicks or anything like that, and does have a really good Yokohama tyre there. Can definitely get my finger a long way into the tread there, so good tread. Coming down the side of the Forester now, nice smoke indicators in the mirrors, big mirrors in the Subarus. They do it across their whole range, which I like. Do have really dark privacy glass on the back windows and no tint at the front. Have a chat to Jessie, our aftermarket specialist. She'd be able to even them up for you. Going to get my camera because he's tall enough to see it, but I do know there is quite a large sunroof at the top there. Do have the two roof rails down the side, so you can optionally get crossbars if you needed extra storage. But the Forester is pretty big. Coming down the side, no scratches or nicks or anything on the driver's side, really presents quite well. Coming up to the back driver's side wheel, brilliant condition wheel. Does have a very minor little bit of paint missing in the corner, but I'm being very picky on that car at the moment. Brilliant tread on the back as well. Coming down the back of the Forester now, as a big gate opens up, you might hear some weird sounds. It's the gate behind me opening. Forester. All-wheel drive. We'll get into the symmetrical all-wheel drive when we're inside the car. Big chrome exhaust tip down there. Does have a reverse camera as well. Just grab the little button there. It's beeping at me. A little bit of technical difficulty. Can I open the tailgate? Yes, there it goes. I had it locked. My bad. Now it's unlocked and the tailgate opens, which is nice. Electrically, of course. It's like by magic. The kids love it. Into the boot now. Really good condition back here. At the back here we have 12-volt socket, we have cargo tie downs everywhere, which is nice to see. Little button here though, if you push this one, the seats fold down really well actually. A nice look actually. Pop them back in, they're meant to be, they're clipped in properly now. They are able to be popped out so you can clean the car. Can do that one as well, and you could probably almost sleep in the back of this thing. That's a massive amount of room back there. That trip to IKEA just got easier. Underneath here as well, obviously we're going to have a spare wheel. Quite an interesting way they've done it, but it works. Enough room at the top and the sides to put in medical kits and that sort of stuff, umbrellas. Is a full-size steel alloy with yet again a Geolander tyre, unmarked, brilliant condition tyre as well. Pop them down, pop the tailgate down. Oh, let's be lazy and hit the button. Brilliant thing about the button, by the time you're in the car, it's shut really easy. As it shuts, you'll see reverse camera there. Coming around to the side of the vehicle, passenger side that is, this is commonly the side we do see damage on because of that horrible thing we call a concrete gutter. Not much of that here to be honest. Rear wheel unmarked, no rash, no nothing on there. Brilliant condition Geolander tyre with heaps and heaps of tread at the back here. No signs of marks or scratches down the back doors. I think when we were washing it before, very minor little scratch here. It looks like very fine couple of scratches there. They're almost in, you really can't see them, but I do like to be a bit brutal when I pick these out. Coming up to the last of the wheels now, yet again a Yokohama Geolander tyre. Say that 3 times fast. Got good tread there and an unmarked alloy wheel, brilliant condition there. So all the way around this vehicle, really good condition. Right around to the front of the Subaru now, something I didn't mention on my exterior tour and I probably should have. You might not be able to see it, but in the windscreen there, hopefully you can, there is actually 2 cameras. It's the eyesight technology. It's a big part of the adaptive cruise control on this car. That is the radars up there and cameras. A really brilliant system. We'll talk about a bit more on the inside, but you can see them better from the outside. Little bonnet latch there, lifts the bonnet nice and easy. Gas struts take it out of our way. One thing to note about Subarus, sound deadening everywhere, on the sides, on the bonnet, everywhere. Nice quiet engine with the car. You are going to be looking at a 2.5 litre 4-cylinder engine, obviously connected up to a 6-speed CVT transmission with Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system for safety. Yeah, that gives you 126 kilowatts of power, 235 newton meters of torque, but in a big Forester wagon you're getting 8.1 litres to the 100, and that's going to give you on average around 740 kilometres of driving range. Right, inside the Subaru Forester now, and quite a comfortable place to be, and a lot of technology inside this vehicle, actually a lot. I was very impressed when I drove it around actually. Start off with the steering wheel, of course. Do have a little latch down there to obviously do reach adjustment and height, which is nice, but generally you keep it up the top and lock it away, nice and simple. Do have a little information screen here for the center screen there. On the left hand, excuse me, we have Bluetooth phone, obviously answer and hang up, voice control, mode for the stereo, volume and channel change. Back of the steering wheel, as you probably can just see them, do have paddle shifters there if you're feeling a bit sporty. On the right hand side, lots of tech yet again. We've got the SI drive system, which has your intelligent mode, which slows the car down just a little bit, changes the electronic throttle as well, just to give you more fuel economy. Then you have obviously the sports mode as well. It does default into the sports mode, which is probably the nicer way to drive the car. But if you are doing a long trip, do try the intelligent mode, will save you a lot in fuel. Right hand side, do have automatic headlights. As I mentioned before, they are HID, high intensity discharge, nice white light, very safe to drive at night time. Of course, you also have your fog lights as well if it's foggy. Well, I've got the steering wheel turned this way, we might as well stay in this sort of area, hey? Driver's knee airbag in the car as well, fully featured airbags in this vehicle. Do have the touch and go start here, so you leave the key in your pocket, your handbag, your purse, wherever you keep your key. Push the button, it starts the car. Do have our dash brightness here as well, which is nice to have. You've got a memory height, so you can actually adjust where the power door stops. Probably not really necessary when it's just a button to push it down, you don't have to leave it. Traction control, you can turn it off if you wanted to. Don't really know why you would, but you've got a chance to do that. And this is the ultimate in school pickup and drop off technology. This button here, you can pull up, hit that button there, the tailgate opens. Kids, throw your bags in, close the tailgate, kids in, boom, off you go. That is like a F1 style speed school pickup. Right hand side, we do have the power windows, of course. We do have a door lock there. Probably might use that if you drive through a bad suburb, but I'm going to unlock it because Berwick is a really nice place to be. Power mirror controls there, of course, because we're in the future. Moving over now, I think I mentioned it, leather steering wheel, no sort of marks or wear at all. Across to the left side here now, actually we might change it up a little bit and go up. There's a few buttons up here. Do have the standard mirror here, which you do adjust with the little button there. Do have the 2 eyesight cameras. Don't put your hand in front of them. There is a sticker saying not to. Up here, it might be a little hard to see. Camera might have to come down a bit, but you do have the front collision warning, and it actually really works quite well. It does give you a very loud beep if you get too close to the car in front of you, or if it senses the car in front of you is suddenly changing speed on the Monash, which happens often around here. And this one here, lane departure warning, brilliant feature. If it senses you're coming out of your lane, it will beep at you and flash some lights at you, which is quite nice, but it doesn't do it if you've got your indicator on. It's obviously expecting you to change lane, which is nice. We've got obviously little lights there to do the things. And a little button here to open the sunroof. It is the world's biggest sunroof. I love it. And it does open. A lot of the glass roofs, it doesn't open. So you can open it, massive amount of sunroof room. Put your hands up like you just don't care and enjoy R&B Friday. Coming back down again. Sorry, Lynn, I got carried away there. Coming down again, we've got a button to test all 4 indicators at the same time if you feel the need to. Down a little bit lower, we have the navigation system. Actually, my dad's Subaru has this, and my Toyota has the exact same navigation system. They must share things. Really easy to use. My cameraman's telling me to shut the sunroof because he can't see the navigation unit. Just give me a moment and I'll shut the sunroof again. There we go. Is that better, Lynn? Yes, he's saying yes, it is. Lynn needs a microphone, I reckon. Down here, we're listening to Mr. Jackson by Outkast on Fox R&B Friday. As you see, home of R&B Friday, can save your settings there. This button here, if you go touring, is brilliant. We'll find all of the local radio stations in your nearby area. Good if you go into another state or something. My favorite button, Bluetooth audio. You can play music from your phone, Pandora, Spotify, iTunes library. Brilliant when the only thing on the radio is talking. Coming down, of course, do have the map button there. Yes, we agree. Thank you. Showing our super secret location here at 20-32 Kangan Drive here in Berwick. Oh, I keep giving away the secret. Down from there, nice little trim. I don't know if the camera picks up. Everything's sort of a brushed look. I like it. Do have dual zone climate control, of course. Passenger and driver settings here. Full automatic. How much fan you want. Nice and simple to use. Down from there, 12-volt socket, of course, for charging your phone. Big bin to store all of your many things. Probably the giant phones we have these days. Just going to move the shifter out of the way. We have heated seats, currently got mine on. If you have a sore back or anything like that, you wake up in the morning or anything like that with a sore back, try it. It will change the way you turn up to work. You'll be so much more comfortable. X mode as well. X, it even gives you a beep. That's a really cool thing. It does change obviously the 4x4 system in the car. There's a lot of the ads at the moment that say all about X mode. Might just turn that one off and put it back in S. Auto start, that's a brilliant one. Is currently turned off on the vehicle. When you come to a stop, the engine can turn off to save fuel, and the second you touch the throttle will turn back on and off you go. Obviously it might pop it into reverse, because my cameraman tells me I always forget. Pop it into reverse, and my apologies, pop it into park. That's the one. We don't want to move anywhere. Why am I thinking reverse? Go down to D for drive, go across to M if we want to go into manual mode as well, but generally you just drive up into park. Coming back a little bit further, you will notice, oh, it's caught up. I was wondering why it wasn't catching up. Put it into reverse and the reverse camera shows up. There you go. Check your surroundings before backing up, because you want to make sure nothing's coming on the sides. But a nice clear camera as well. If you fit a tow bar, really easy to use. Coming back from there, we've got 2 big cup holders, and you can pull this thing out to get a bit more space. And 5 cents. Look, this car's paying off. I'm going to hide this 5 cents in the car and see if you can find it when you come to buy it. Handbrake, of course, won't take that off because we're parked on a hill. Lift the center console up. We've got the previous owner has actually been very nice to us and popped a little USB charger in the 12-volt socket there. I'm going to leave that there because it's quite useful actually. And then you also have a USB input and auxiliary input down there. And down the bottom, you've also got a little holder here for your phone and car wash change, which is meant to sit there. Close that off. Get my cameraman to zoom around the interior now and have a look at the black leather with white stitching. Quite a nice look, perforated in the center. Brilliant condition driver's seat, same as the passenger one. Do have leather on the armrest and door trims as well. Quite a nice look. Rear seats present the same. Do have ISOFIX seating mounting points in the back as well. No carpet mats fitted to this vehicle, but does present in really, really good order actually. For our interstate buyers, the people that can't come and have a look at the car smells really, really good. No signs of smoke or anything like that. Now, getting into the service books. Probably should have prepared earlier. Wow, that's like a Mercedes sort of BMW level of amount of books. Look at that. You might want to set some time aside to read through all the books on this car. Going to get into, thank you photographer Lynn, you've actually put the book I need at the front, which is nice, but a nice wrapped thing there, shows a bit of quality. Originally owned by a company by the looks of it, which is nice, not a rental or anything like that. Got to find, here we go, delivery service, that's done. Here we go, very important. Subaru had a little, not too much of a skip actually. Looks like this one was done just a touch late, and then this one was done a touch early, so it sort of works out. Subaru obviously all the way through, they're really good at catching up anything. Subaru, Mitsubishi again at the end, so we've serviced it up at the end here. Obviously when we did our 125-point safety check on the vehicle to make sure it's roadworthy and ready to go. These cars are ready to deliver on the same day. So really good books, brilliant condition interior, and heaps of features. Thank you for watching this video walk around tour of our Subaru Forester 2.5i. As you've seen, stunning condition outside, massive feature list. This car has stuff that I never even thought it would have. Brilliant features with the radar guided cruise control, accident avoidance, lane departure warning, everything on it. Great economy in a big sized car. Presents brilliantly, good service history, ready to deliver now. Do give us a call on 9907 0555. But before you go, don't forget to ask your salesperson about a 5-year mechanical protection plan this car does qualify for, which we're now including 10 years of roadside assistance as well. The number here, 9907 0555, and thank you for watching.